So our meal came out to 560 pesos, which is the equivalent of $28, and we got probably about, I want to say, at least $75 worth of food, American. I know I mentioned it, but here's the signage on some of the food. See, it says sin azúcar, no sugar. On the top it says contains phenylatronics, you know. It also says contains caffeine. This is a Coke Zero, so there's no calories in it. And then my wife's, it tells you on here, this is a regular Coke. It says excess calories and excess sugar. So they let you know well in advance. It also tells you that there's caffeine in it. Right now we're at the Hard Rock Cafe. Something really cool that we found since we got here is they use these natural straws. And what's interesting about these straws is they're made, the waiter was just explaining, they're made of agave. You know the plant, agave? Very interesting. Hey guys, so my wife and I decided that we were gonna get the COVID-19 test to return to the United States. We were gonna get that at the hotel. So I mentioned in another video that there's many clinics over here in Cabo that are doing the tests, and those tests are gonna cost you about $30 per person. This place, they're actually charging closer to, I think it's $55 a person. We decided, just because of the convenience of being able to have a clinic come to the hotel and do it, rather than spend our last day looking for a clinic, waiting online and going and doing it, we decided that that would be, you know, beneficial. So we had spoken to the concierge. He called and set up a test with a place called BioTH, right? So what were some of the things I liked about it? What were some of the things I didn't like about it? The first thing I didn't like is the fact that they wanted our passport information. So obviously, you know, you're in another country, you don't want to just freely give out your passport information, but they required that as part of it. We could have went to a clinic and they might have required it also. You know, I don't know. What I did like about it, though, was it was convenient. They met us in the hotel lobby. That we went out to the pool area, like a secluded area, and they did the test. And so it was convenient. But I didn't like the fact that they needed the personal information. I didn't like the fact that, I don't know if it's just this particular company, BioTH, or if any of the clinics in the general area would have done the same thing. But when they give you the test, they're shoving this stick up your nose back until you feel it in your throat. Nowhere in the United States was that necessary. So it came to a point where my wife couldn't even do it. I ended up getting mine done, and it was very, you know, like an awkward feeling. Nowhere in the U.S. was it ever like that. And, you know, I told the guy, maybe you can just swab up here on my wife, because she couldn't handle the, you know, the way the guy was saying that he did the test. The guy seems competent. He seemed competent. He seemed very kind, very nice. He was very patient with the fact that my wife, you know, couldn't do it right away, and ended up not being able to do it in the way that he preferred that we do it. So we ended up taking 2 tests. Mine was done, I guess, in his opinion, properly. Hers was done not the way he would have wanted to do it, but he's hoping that the test will have enough organic material, you know, snot on it to be able to actually be able to run the test. So within 3 to 4 hours, we should have the results for that. Would I recommend you guys going to one of these clinics that come to the hotel? Guys, if they're charging you, it depends on convenience, really. Because it cost us about, I think, $50 more to have them come here, when we could have just drove into downtown and found any of the clinics. We could have got it for $60 for both of us, about $60 for both of us in one of those clinics downtown by walking in. They came here to the hotel. They ended up charging us $50 more. So it came out to $110 US. So we made that choice. I made that choice. I said, you know what? Let's just do it. It's our last day. Who wants to be walking into a clinic? You know, on your last day on vacation, the day before you leave. But yeah, so that was the experience. For what it's worth, I just wanted to tell you guys what it was like. They made it super convenient. I don't know if, again, if you did a walk-in clinic, if they would ask you for that information. People, honestly, these days, they give out driver's licenses like nothing. They give out social security numbers like nothing. You know, passport information like nothing. It's crazy because growing up, you know, you're told don't give out any of this information. But now, so many things that you do require it. So you're kind of just hoping that nobody messes with you at that point. But it seems like a legitimate company. You know, I looked up the company, BioTH, online, Mexico. Legitimate company. The guy seemed to be legitimate. He had everything it looked like he needed to have. You know, it was stupid expensive compared to a walk-in clinic. But at the end of the day, you know, you make the choice for convenience or not. So I just wanted to let you guys know about our experience with that, as far as that goes. And for what it's worth, that's what it is. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good, and I will talk to you all later. Last night in Cabo, guys, my wife has her food, and I have mine. Stopped at a vegan place, and my wife stopped at one of the many awesome taco spots. I got some 4-cheese vegan pizza. Definitely not looking forward to coming home, but had an amazing time. One of the best trips I've ever had. Catch you guys later.